Today's dig is brought to you by the letter T. Our 1835 site, and this is a new site. I hunted this part of this area probably about 25 years ago. Today we got the Chuckmeister with us. We got Brian the Relic. Our old scoutmaster, Ted Cox, came down to view, and then our friend Kyra's with us today, and of course the professor's here today too. So we're going to see what we can get in on, and we'll let you know. This site was as early as the 1780s. Stuff was going on this actual piece of ground here, and there was some Indian activity here in the early frontier days, and God only knows what we're going to find. So let's see what we can look for. Dug this hole, got a real good signal in the 70s, and dug this out, and unfortunately I hit it. I hit it with a shovel, and look there, I smashed it. It was a hollow tube, and it has a screw top on it right here. You see these little striations here going across here, kind of like a coin? I think this is a gun oiler, and you unscrewed that, and this had a little bit of oil in it, and you know, you did what you needed to do. It may have had a gun tool at the bottom of it too. Look here, there's screw signs right here, and I don't know what this was. There was something else that was hooked onto this bottom, but that's iron in there, so that may have been the rod that came down there to oil this. Your guess is as good as mine on that. I'm going to keep that and clean it up a little bit more.
Starting to look up. In this hole here, I found this 1853 with arrows, seated Liberty dime, and I scratched it. Pretty worn now. One dime. 1853 with arrows.
It's a whole dime
with arrows.
Wow.
It's worn, but
that's all right. Flip that bad boy over. Let's take a look at the back of it.
I scratched it just a touch.
You know, it is what it is.
Oops. I drop everything.
Yeah, that happens.
It says one dime.
Yep. Wow, Brian, that's a good find. And we've all been over this spot. Yeah. So we've been looking for mainly buttons, but finding
squares that has on it.
Yeah.
It was lost later on.
Yeah, I'd agree with you. It's probably been lost in the 1880s, 1870s, or maybe even early 1900s. But
I'll take it.
Yeah, there you go, man. All right, let's see what else we can find. And this is over a foot deep. I dug, and I've been working around this, and I finally loosened this up. What we have here is part of a hatchet, or oh my God, this is early. This is very early, folks. This predates the Civil War. Wow, holy cow, holy cow. This style and design is definitely from the late 1700s to very early 1800s. Look at that. This is like a little side belt hatchet or tomahawk that they carried. Man, you know, I don't know, Chuck. Maybe it's part of a suspender hook that was real fancy that just you know, broke off, or a piece of jewelry. Or so what have you found so far today?
So I've got the suspender clip.
Okay, that's pretty nice. What else did you get?
I've got a little buckle.
Little D buckle.
Yeah.
All right.
And then this appears to be the end of a spoon or a fork or some type of utensil.
Yeah, I think you're right. Is it pewter or brass?
Not sure.
Okay. Okay, and then you found a piece of plateware.
This.
What else you got in there?
That. I have no idea.
Huh, it's got a whole, almost looks like a reed to some type of a music squeeze box or something, but I'm not for sure.
I think this is just maybe a piece of lead,
yeah,
possibly.
Piece of camp lead.
Piece of pottery.
Yeah.
Out of the hole.
Okay. Well, that's a good find regardless of what you got going on there. At least we're recovering stuff here, so that's good.
Hold on.
Look here what I got. Look at that. That's a toe tap. Civil War era toe tap all day long. Look at that, it's nice. And we are in an area where there were Confederate and Union troops here on this colonial site as well. and just an awesome find. A great piece here.
It looks like it could be a penny or a flat button. Let's find out. See it there? Right there. Let's find out. Uh-oh. Looks like an Indian head. Okay, there's his head. Let's see what the date is. 1901. Okay, in this hole I think I found the back of a pocket watch. That's what it looks like. Yeah, there's the hinge. Look at that, that's cool. I'll have to clean that up. Alrighty.
But here we go. This is the handle to an old copper kettle. Right there's part of the rivets that attach the copper, the kettle part, and here's the handle. Actually, that's pretty neat. I might try to clean that up and try to figure out how old that is by looking at the rivet pattern and looking at the design on that. But it's pretty old. I'd say this predates the Civil War easily.
All right, sir. That's metal, but I don't know what it is. All right, leave it in the light.
Okay. It looks like a piece of off of a flashing off a. I'm not sure what that is. Big old iron bolt.
Iron bolt, and
then a railroad spike from the B&O. Yep. Well, we found a lot of railroad spikes in here so far, Mike. So, you know, I mean, this area is iron rich. I mean, this spot right over in here, I've dug tons of iron, and
it's there.
Yeah, it's there. And you know, you're probably about, I don't know, about 15 feet away from where Brian found that 1853 silver dime.
Okay.
But you know, here's the thing. You know, George Washington was actually on this spot, and he surveyed this piece of property here too.
Mine is too. Another lantern, top, mantle, burner, etc. Alrighty.
Let's real carefully try to wipe it off. Huh. This is strange. It's a clasp back. It's got a little clasp on the back. It's a pin of some sort. Let's see what the front says. It says spirit, and it says in body and spirit. And it's got a little Bible in the second section. It's got a P and an X, which is a Cairo, which means Christ. So kind of a cool little religious artifact.
Well, here we got a large cent cut in half. I can see the 1 and the CE. And there should be a date in there. I'll have to clean it when I get home. Someone cobbed it. Ripped it in half. Wow. That's cool though. Found this parasol, umbrella, part, slide. Okay. Some kind of fancy little thing. At first I thought it was a rowel, but it's not. It's got holes in it. I'm not sure what it is. Oh well. I don't know what it is. It looks like pewter or lead. Maybe some kind of seal. Ain't no numbers or writing on it. It's got that peculiar look right there. I don't know what that is. Maybe something to do with oil wells. I don't know, it's cool. I'll take her. Okay, he found this. Some kind of badge with a crown on it. And an eagle. And we're going to find out what the heck it is. It's pretty cool. We'll have to figure it out. Alright. Some kind of button. Looks like it might have been a 2-piece. I can't tell. Yep, definitely a button.
Brian has just found what he says is a copper ring. Let's see what type of copper ring it is.
You'll never take me alive, copper. See? I'm on a lamb, see?
It looks like one of the ones off of like a rain guide or something like that. Yeah, nose ring, yeah. All right. Silly man.